Thank you, Nitin, for this inspiring start to the evening. We are looking forward to the Sports Fitness Committee right now.
Now, we would like to invite Siddhartha Nangia from Smytten, our lead partner for today's event. Siddharth is co-founder of Smytten, India's largest product discovery and trial platform, and of Smytten Pulse, an AI-powered consumer insights and research solution. With over 2 decades of experience in FMCG sector and deep expertise in market dynamics, Siddharth is dedicated to transforming how brands understand and engage with the audiences. Siddharth, the stage is yours.
Great setup. You already clap for the people out there. Honored to be present in front of, I would say, researchers who have been in the industry for a while, masters of research, and a grandmaster out here. Just for a show of hands, how many of you were there in the last event, which happened in September? Just show of hands will help me out there. So you must be thinking, "Ye वापस आ गया," and that's correct. But it won't be the same thing that I showed you 5 months back. At Smytten, we keep doing something new, and that's the intent. I saw 50% raising hands, 50 not. So for the quick one for them, what Smytten stands for, yes, it's India's largest discovery and trial platform, but in reality, it is more of a data play. Something we want to change in the industry to say it is transactions that are going to define the research part of it. How do we do this? On the top side of it, it's 25 million consumer base that we have it. It's a panel from your lens as you should see it. Panel across different demographics, age segments, so on and so forth. We have 1,500 brand partners, more than 60,000 SKUs which get transacted, almost a lakh of feedbacks floating into the system on a daily basis. The amount of data that we're sitting on is humongous, and that can obviously translate into different ways we do it. Online is what we've been building as a trial platform over the last 9 years. One thing new right now in the last 5 months is the offline as well. We have ventured into offline. We have our own stores, currently in 3 cities. Hopefully, when I see you in September, please don't laugh over it. But at that time, it will be in many more stores by that time. But all of that flows into something which is a magical box, which is the Smytten Pulse. It is one-stop shop, I would say, or one-stop destination for everyone in this room, ideally. It doesn't matter which industry you belong to, whether you're a researcher yourself or not. It has to solve out everything on there. And finally, we're launching some new products. We'll give you a quick demo of that in the first one, which is the Pulse Survey AI side of it. Quick one, bit crowded slide, but how does it all happen? But how do we get this data? It's a pseudo marketplace that we created 9 years back. It is the app-based platform. I'm going from left to right. A consumer, when downloads the app, he sees multiple products. It's a request-based sampling. He opts in for sampling, and on top of it, they pay us for it as well. And hence, intent gets captured. We don't distribute anything for free. We use that money to sponsor the events like this. And the money that we get from the consumers, we push it back into something called a Smytten wallet so that they can also shop products. So behavior is not just trial, it is also the shop, which is the full-size products coming in. So we can do a complete circle of the behavior of consumers across different categories. In between the two, this is the feedback, which I was talking about, 60,000 to a lakh of feedback floating into the system because we incentivize the users heavily to give those feedbacks. And this can be a goldmine for the brands. And all of that information then flows into something which I said, Smytten Pulse. You name it, and it has to be there in it. Right from basic performance analysis, right on the behavior on the digital space, to the sentiment analysis, to competitor. We just don't stop there. We give you new trends as well. We want to be present where a consumer's future consumption basket can be predicted. That is where we're heading to. And so far, the data clearly suggests 6 on 10 we have been right. We have to improve, that is for sure, as we go along. But 6 on 10 also is a very decent number. And on top of it, in case you want to engage with the consumers and want to get more information from them, this is another enabler that we have created where a research can be launched across different segments to the same 25 million panel that we have created over time, and we're adding more and more consumers to it. And any kind of testing that you name it, that kind of testing is possible, but we try to do it in a different way, whatever we do. This is what is new. So I rushed through the first few slides, more of a recap for people who might have forgotten, and for the new people in this room who are not there in September. Pulse Survey AI is a new product we are launching. It has not been launched. It's a soft launch happening next week on it. And better than, if AI is the name, it is not right that I talk about it. Let AI talk about it herself.
Experience a new era of consumer research with Pulse Surveys AI. India's first AI-powered research platform that redefines automation with intelligence. Create precise and unbiased surveys in just 60 seconds. Recruit instantly from over 25 million real shoppers on Smytten. Access actionable and tailored insights, backed by cutting-edge artificial intelligence. Create custom analysis, charts, and reports on the fly with our AI chatbot. No more waiting for months for research and insights to come through. Step into a transformative era where research is smarter, faster, better. Step into the future of research with Pulse Surveys AI.
Like Mr. Anand starts his game with very precision, you start in research with a lot more precision. That's the idea out here. I know the clock is ticking. I'll just take a few more minutes and then I'm off this ramp and the awards start. But could you give a quick demo of this? And unfortunately, we could not give a live demo for multiple reasons. You sign up onto this. And if you have a question to ask, let's put this question out here, which is how does skincare differ for tier 1 and tier 3 consumers? Anyone? Nitin, can you just make a guess? How many weeks would you have taken if you'd gone to a regular activity of it? No, generally speaking. Yeah, 3 to 3 weeks is what he says in what doing it. Now the clock starts for us, right from creating a survey to getting the response back on it. What it does, the AI, the moment it's a conversational AI, and the data that it is getting, it is not only from the millions of data points Smytten is sitting on, it also scrolls through the web and every possible data information. It's trillions of data at the back end. And it keeps asking if you can read through this, it talks about what is there and it asks you to clarify the objective more. On top of it, it goes on to say, okay, obviously you can ask more questions for the benefit of because of time, haven't gone through that level. But once you've aligned that this is the objective, it will start gathering knowledge on it. And when it starts gathering knowledge, and that's what it stays there, it talks about different demographics, it talks about consumer socioeconomics behavior, their buying behavior, what kind of marketing strategies people have been using in tier 1 and tier 2. It is our data, which is a proprietary data. On top of it, what you see from the other platforms that it gets it. It keeps doing that bit of it, and trust me, it takes exactly amount of time I'm speaking right now. It is that quick. And once it has finished that activity of it, it also tells you on top of it what sources from where this information is coming. And in case you have a report that you want to upload on top of it so that this becomes a lot more sharper, even that is possible on this platform. Once all of that is done, it's good, that's what at the bottom, let's proceed with it. And what it does, it tells you these are the key research areas for the problem statement that you had defined. You can literally type anything. When you state out the problem statement, you can say what are the latest market trends. In fact, Amit asked me this question this morning, how many people will watch Bangladesh versus India today? Many must be watching with the score right now. So this is, once it says these are the key research areas that are coming in, go on to it. It says, okay, you can change anything that you want. It's editable at every point of time. And once your survey objective is finalized, what it does is now, yes, you got every possible information from a behavioral transactional data on Smytten and across platforms. Now you want to revalidate it through the survey. It will create a survey for you in few seconds and few minutes, depending on the length of the survey that we are talking about. And it gives you the structure of the survey like this. Those survey gets created, and it will also go to the launch of the survey to tell you how many responses are required, how to go about doing it, and what kind of a response rate. Yes, Nitin, you said 3 weeks. Here the response will be 2 to 3 days. 10-minute delivery in food out here, let's say research in 3 days time or 4 days time from the right audience, guys. This is the new world as we see it, and this is what we are here to create and create a future of research. Hopefully so. Survey is created, it is launched. In 3 days time, you get every possible cut that you want. Any kind of tabulation that you want. Data is there, you just play with it to say this is the levels, this is the presentation I want, it will convert into that as well in different graphs and forms. So guys, this is Pulse Survey AI. If you go there today, it's just been launched. We're launching, as I said, soft launch happening around. Multiple, I won't read everything of it, you got it. So let's checkmate the consumer problems through Pulse Survey AI. This is the future as we see it. Thank you so much guys for listening for last 5-6 minutes.